I have always opined on this platform that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. And that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. Nothing happens out of mere coincidence in politics. Yesterday, Makwiny Sonko, the former governor for Nairobi, joined President Uhuru Kenyatta during his tour of Nairobi, Embakasi East to be precise. That move by President Uhuru Kenyatta and Makwiny Sonko to make a public appearance was actually intended to achieve a political objective. In this video, I want us to look at the objectives which that public appearance by the two gentlemen was supposed to achieve. But before we get into all those details, in case you are watching this channel for the first time, please click that subscribe button now. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without the support, the channel cannot be where it is. Yesterday, President Uhuru Kenyatta was on a campaign tour of Nairobi under supervision of his project. That event was attended by Makwiny Sonko. It was attended by the Embakasi East Member of Parliament, Babu Owino, the governor for Nairobi, Anne Kananu, and the Director General of the Nairobi Metropolitan Services, Major Badi. But the presence of Makwiny Sonko during that event was supposed to send a message to Kenyans. That appearance is coming at a time when, number one, Makwiny Sonko had just conducted an opinion poll on his official social media handles. William Ruto led in that opinion poll. It's also coming at a time just after Johnson Sakaja had outperformed Polycarp Igathe. So the appearance, in my view, is significant. And I want you guys to listen very briefly to Makwiny Sonko making a statement at that particular event, and pay close attention to President Uhuru Kenyatta's reaction.
Sasa mimi kwanza ningependa kushukuru Mheshimiwa Rais wetu Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Kwa ile muda kidogo nimekuwa nje, nimeona rais amechapa kazi. Huyu ni rais anajali maslahi ya wana Nairobi na Wakenya kwa jumla. Tumetoka kule Mwiki, tumeona mafiata, maward na kila kitu imefanyika. Na mimi ningependa kusema hivi wananchi. Si mnaona tuko wakati wa baridi. Na usi ni mwezi wa 7. Mimi najua baada ya miezi ingine 9 wale watoto wamezaliwa leo watakuwa mara 10. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Rais, tunaomba upange kuongeza vitanda na upanue ward hapa. Ile kazi umefanya ni kazi nzuri sana. Yale mengine ningependa kusema, kwa hii kazi rais amefanya iweze kuendelea, lazima mumpatie rais na watu wake. Ndio? NMS endelee kuwachapia kazi Nairobi. Lazima mumpatie rais mbunge wa Azimio hapa. Lazima mumpatie rais MC wa Azimio hapa. Na lazima pia mumpatie rais gavana wa Azimio hapa. Na mimi nikiwa pale Mombasa nitakuwa natupa macho kuangalia. Ndio asione rais ameenda retire watu wacheze na wananchi. Tunajua mimi sipendi wananchi wachezewe. Kwa hivyo tafadhalini, mimi nawanyenyekea na kupigia magoti, tusaidie rais, tusaidie viongozi wake, kazi Nairobi iendelee. Sio? Wale wanapiga siasa mbaya hata sababu ya njaa. Sisi hatuwezi kulaumu rais sababu ya njaa. Shida ya njaa imetokana na vita kule Ukraine na Russia. na uchumi umezoroteka dunia yote, si hapa Nairobi ama Kenya peke yake. Kwa hivyo lazima tumuunge rais mkono. Na mnakumbuka mimi ndio mtu wa kwanza kusema rais bado ni kijana. Rais alikuwa anafanya leo kazi. Watu wakanidharau. Mheshimiwa Rais, tunakuombea Mwenyezi Mungu akupe maisha marefu, ili siku umebakisha, tafadhali usituache hapa Nairobi na Kenya mzima kwa jumla. Na lazima huo unaangalia ndio Kenya siweze kupasuliwa na wakati. Asanteni sana, Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki.
What do you think was that public appearance intended to achieve? President Uhuru Kenyatta has been very keen and has tried all possible means to avoid Mike Mbuvi Sonko since he was impeached. And I remember at one point when the other impeached governor, Ferdinand Waititu, followed President Uhuru Kenyatta to a church in Gatundu South. President Uhuru Kenyatta ignored him. But yesterday was a different day. What was the objective of that public appearance? In my view, that particular event was supposed to achieve several objectives. Number one, I think President Uhuru Kenyatta reached out to Mike Sonko to help him campaign for Polycarp Igade. And that's why the event was Nairobi Metropolitan Services event. During the gubernatorial debate, Polycarp Igade was very clear about the Nairobi Metropolitan Services, that it has really helped initiate several projects in Nairobi. Sakaja was very clear that there was no need for the Nairobi Metropolitan Services. And we all know that Nairobi Metropolitan Services is actually a project of President Uhuru Kenyatta. Its term is coming to an end. The president is now left with either ensuring that Polycarp Igade wins the seat, or the seat will be won by Sakaja. Igade is President Uhuru Kenyatta's project. And President Uhuru Kenyatta believes very strongly that Mike Mbuvi Sonko has a lot of sway on a certain voting bloc in this country, especially the youth and the poor. And that Mike Sonko's brand of politics can actually help Polycarp Igade. So I want to believe that President Uhuru Kenyatta is going to task Mike Mbuvi Sonko to help with the campaigns of Polycarp Igade. That's number one. Number two, I'm also looking at it from a different perspective. That Mike Mbuvi Sonko has now officially joined the Azimio One Kenya movement campaign. The truth of the matter is that Mike Sonko has been sending different signals. After conducting that opinion poll, he left Kenyans hanging. And I'm sure because President Uhuru Kenyatta has intelligence report, probably he realized that William Ruto and his brigades were actually trying to reach out to Mike Sonko. So the best thing for him was to reach out to Mike Sonko very fast and convince him to join. So yesterday, after, I think before that particular event where he made that public appearance with Uhuru Kenyatta, Sonko had actually joined Raila Odinga and Martha Karua. And I'm sure that maybe tomorrow we should be able to see Mike Mbuvi Sonko accompanying Raila Odinga during his tour of, of Mombasa. Remember, how many days are we left with to the next general election? So by Mike Sonko being cornered to support Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga and Azimio One Kenya Alliance, I don't think he will be able to change his mind within the remaining few days. Of course, a day in politics is a long time. He can still change. But for me, if you ask me, I don't think he will have that luxury. So the fact of the matter is that Mike Sonko has now officially joined Azimio One Kenya Alliance. And that announcement was designed to be made in the presence of none other than President Uhuru Kenyatta, who is also the head of the Azimio One Kenya Alliance. Number three, I also tend to think that Uhuru Kenyatta is keen on endorsing the Nairobi Metropolitan Services. If you've been following William Ruto and his brigades, they've been attacking the Nairobi Metropolitan Services. When Mike Sonko was given that microphone, he heaped praises on the performance of President Uhuru Kenyatta, what he has seen while outside, especially in Nairobi. The event which he attended was actually a project of the Nairobi Metropolitan Services. And having been the first governor, I mean the second governor or the former governor of Nairobi, it means his presence and endorsement of the Nairobi Metropolitan Services is actually handy. Sakaja had a different idea during the debate. William Ruto and his brigades have been having different idea. So Mike Sonko endorsing the Nairobi Metropolitan Services, and as the immediate former governor, the current governor was there. What do you know? I mean, what do you think? It's basically an endorsement of the Nairobi Metropolitan Services, and that's exactly what President Uhuru Kenyatta was looking up to. Number 4, in my view, I tend to think that Kalonzo Musyoka, just like he said, is a good negotiator. And one of the demands Kalonzo Musyoka put to President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga is that Mike Sonko must be in an Azimio, and he must be on the ballot in Mombasa. Mike Sonko shared earlier today about his court ruling, which has compelled IEBC not to proceed with the printing of the list of candidates for Mombasa. Mike Sonko intends to run for the Mombasa gubernatorial seat. Kalonzo Musyoka has a lot of interest in Sonko. So he told Uhuru and he told Raila that I'm coming to Azimio, but with Sonko. Sonko is also putting the demand that I must be on the ballot. If not, then I join the other side. So puts Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga in an awkward situation. I'll be keenly following whether the courts will rule in favor of Mike Sonko, and whether that ruling in favor of Mike Sonko will also compel IBC to include his name. If IBC will be compelled to include the name of Mike Sonko as one of the aspirants, then I can assure you, without any doubt, that the system is real. And lastly, I think it's about Mike Sonko's gubernatorial race in Mombasa. Mike Sonko is currently busy with his court case. The truth is, Mike Sonko is running in Mombasa. He was locked out by IBC. Kalonzo Musyoka wants Sonko to win in Mombasa. And the only way Sonko can win in Mombasa is by having him on the ballot. So I think they've negotiated and reached an agreement that Mike Sonko is going to be allowed to run in Mombasa, whether he's going to win or not, as long as he's going to extend his support to the Azimio One Kenya Alliance. I don't know what you think. That's my take. In case you're watching the channel for the first time, please take that second or two, click that subscribe button now, so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Without that support, the channel cannot be where it is. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Love you guys.